Let us solve the exercise number 7 in the part A of Java Lab. In this exercise, we are supposed to create a package to calculate the volume of the cube, and then one more package for calculating the simple interest. Then we are supposed to implement both the packages, the main method, and we are supposed to accept the required number of inputs for each of the applications. So let's go ahead and let's create the project. I will go to the NetBeans here. Now, if you look at the projects here, there will be many projects over here. Now, if this is annoying you, you can right click on any of the project and you can just close that particular project. Okay, so you can close the project. If you want to close all the projects, you can go here to the file and then select the close all the applications. To close all the applications which are already open will be closed. So if I am going to just click on the close, everything will go, and now this will be a blank slate altogether. Okay. How do you open them? Then to open it, you have to go and say open the project, go to the location where you have saved the project and you can open it. Or you can go to the open recent project and then you can open the project. Also, you can open the recent file if at all you want to open a specific. Now with that, let's go to the file and I'm going to create a new project by clicking on the file and new project. Then I will select the Java, and under the Java, I'm going to select the Java application. Click on next, give any name to your application, and I'm going to give some name for that. So you are supposed to calculate the uh, something there, and I'm going to give the name as package demo. You can give any name, exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, anything you can give. I'm going to just give one random name to this one. Now, very important, I think I missed that particular thing. Let me do it one more time. So I'm going to go here, new project, and that's very, very important and very critical. You try to save your project. Whenever you are creating the project, you give some name, say exercise A7, anything you can give, and see to it that you save at a proper location. Don't save it anywhere and everywhere. So I'm going to save it. This is critically important because some of you are saving at the wrong location. So save at a particular location. I'm going to go and I'm going to say here, and I'm going to save it under where is that BSc Java. I'm going to just save it here. And I'm going to just save under this, and I will finish off. So always save your files at a proper location. So if you notice that I already have one exercise and this is annoying me, so right click here and then just close it. Don't delete it. Close it, and it will be removed from the list. Now let's go ahead and let's look at what we are supposed to do it. So we will go here and let us try to create two packages. One package is to create the volume, that is to find the volume of the cube. Other one is to find the simple interest. I'm going to create a package called as volume, and I will create a class called as cube inside that. So let me go ahead and let me go to my projects here. Again, if the project is not visible, go to the window and then select projects here. So under your projects, under the projects that you have here, under the project, what you have here, you will go to a particular location. This is the default location, com dot the name of the file, whatever you have given. It will be saved there. You can change the name, but that's all not required for us as of now. Let me create on the source packages here. So click on this source packages. If it is not opening, click on this arrow, it's going to open. So you can close it, you can open it. So I'm at the source packages here. Right click on it and then say new Java package. So it is as simple as that. Right click, new Java package. If the package is not available here, go to the others and under Java, click on the packages. It's one and the same whether you go here and click next, or if you go here and just right click on it and then say right click on this and new package, you will come to the same location. Okay, let me give the name of this particular package as volume. By default, by convention, the package name is written in a small case. You start with the small case. Class names will start with the capital letters, and the package names will start with the small case letters. So follow the convention. So I have one package that is created. Just create next, and the package is created. Now I am in the volume package. Inside this volume package, I'm going to create a class called as a cube. So it is not this package, it is this package. If you look at here under the source, now you have two packages. One package contains your main file, the other one is this package, volume package. So under this volume package, right click and send new Java class. Again, if this is not available to you, go to the others. Under Java, you get Java class. It is one and the same whether you do it from here or whether you right click and select new Java class. It's one and the same. I'm going to call this class as cube. Again, by convention, the class name will start with the first letter in capitals. So follow the convention. Click on finish. So you have created this one. This remark statement is of no use for us. This is also of no use for us during the examination. Let me create one public class inside this. So I'm going to say public, and this class is there to calculate the volume, and this is what they have said: calculate the simple interest and calculate the volume. So this will calculate something. So public, when you calculate the volume, definitely volume will be in double. So I'm going to say calculate, and in order to calculate the volume of the cube, you need the side of the cube. So if you know the side of the cube, you know how to calculate the volume of the cube. So I'm going to return the 3 times the side, that is what is volume? 3 cube. Okay, so cube of the sides, so that is what is the thing. So side into side into side. So you know that is a cube. So cube of the side will be the volume. So this is going to create a one package called as cube. Just to save it, it is done. Let us create the second package. And what is the second package we have here? Second package is to calculate the simple interest. So I'm going to call this particular package as interest. So I'm going to go here again to the project. Now again, if the project is not visible, go to window and click on the project. Now under this project, as usual, do not create it. This is your main file. It is in one package. Your volume is in the other package. Now I want to create one more package. So click on the source packages, right click on it, and then say new package. So when you say new package, it's going to ask you for the name of this package. I'm going to call this package as interest. Okay, you can give any name. Again, by convention, the package names are in small case. So I'm using the first letter of interest in small case. I is in small case. Let me finish it up. So I have now noticed that I have one more package called as interest. So there are 3 packages. One is volume, other one is whatever the name it has given, and the next one is the interest package. I'm going to right click on this interest package, and I'm going to say new, and I will select the class. So new class. So when you click on the new class, it's going to ask me for the class. And what is the class that I'm going to create is I'm going to create a class called as simple interest. So this is simple interest. I will create that one. Again, as usual, whenever you create the class, the first letter is in capital. You can use camel cases like this, simple interest. Okay, done. Simple interest. You can see the package here. You can change the package by clicking on here, but it is already there inside interest. If you want, you can put it in other packages. Let me click on finish. So this is not required. This is not required. Let me add a method. Again, I'm going to add a public double. It's going to return a double value to data type, and I will call it as calculate. Okay. And in order to calculate the simple interest, you need 3 things. What are the 3 things? Double principal, double DOUBLA, double time PTR. So double time. Let me make it as time first, and double rate of interest PTR. So you know very well. So this is the thing. Let me return the PTR by 100. So I'm going to say P into P into R divided by 100. This is what I'm going to return. So this is a simple interest is same thing, PTR by 100. We are done with our work now. Let's go and let's look at our main project now. Again, if you have closed this main here, if you have closed this EX7 here, go to this project and open this by clicking on this down arrow. So it's going to open, close, open. You can close and open. Double click on this EX7 and it's going to open up. Okay, let us start with the thing. So I'm going to remove this from the static void main. You know very well, in order for me to calculate this PTR or PTR by 100 or cube of the site, I need to input something from the keyboard. So I'm going to write the scanner class. So I will type CANN and I'm going to press control space, press enter. I will call the variable as in, and I'm going to say new SCA control space, press enter one more time, SYS control space, and I'm going to put the I, press enter. So I got the scanner class now with me. Let me first start calculating the volume of the cube. So I'm going to use ES out and press tab, and I'm going to say dash dash dash. Okay. And I'm going to say cube volume, cube volume. So this is done, dash dash dash. This is okay, done. What's the next thing? So I'm going to ask the user yes out, and I'm going to ask the user enter the value of side of the cube. This is too much. Okay, side, because I said the cube is already there. You want cube is already there, so I'm not going to do it. I will remove this ln here so that it will come in the same line. Okay, so I don't want it to go to the next line. Now I'm going to open I'm going to create a variable of type double, and I will call this one as side, and I'm going to get the value of the side. So I'm going to say in dot next double. Okay, so I got the value there. Let me create an instance of the cube. So I'm going to say CUBE. You type this as CUBE and press control space. The minute you do it, automatically it will add the import statement for you. That is the volume dot cube. Why it is volume dot cube? It is inside the volume, and it is here volume, and it is cube. So you notice here. And very important thing, if you go to this cube here, the first line must be the name of the package. Package is volume. So you notice that package is volume. So it is inside this package, whereas my main is there in the package com dot something like that. Main is there under this package. So you notice that. Let me create a cube. Now let's come back to the place where we stopped. Cube C is equal to new, and I will press control space and done. So I created, again I have pressed enter twice, and that created that one. And I'm going to just use a yes out here, and I will say volume of the cube. Volume is I think I will use printf. You know, you are familiar with the printf from your C program. So volume is percentage point to f. Okay, and I'm going to use the calculation. C is the name of the class cube. So this cube contains the method calculator method is there. So I'm going to just go to my main here. C is the object. So I'm going to say C dot, and I'm going to say calculate, and NetBeans knows that you are supposed to pass the side, and it is done. With this, let's go to the next part. We are going to calculate the simple interest. So let's go and calculate the simple interest. I'm going to use the yes out and press enter, and I'm going to say dash dash dash, and I will say simple interest, done, dash dash dash, and it's done. Let's go to the next one, and I'm going to say yes out, and I'm going to say principal amount. Let me use ln. I'm going to remove this ln so that it will come in one line. Okay, principal principal amount, make it as a capital amount, okay, colon. See, I'm putting one extra space here so that otherwise it will touch, the numbers will touch that one. So put one extra space before the double quotes. Let me read that one. I'm going to say double P is equal to, how do I get it? So in is my scanner class. So you know in is my scanner class, and I'm going to say next double. So I got it. In the same way, I have to read the two more things, that is the rate and time. So I will select this one. So go here, use the shift and press the down arrow, control C to copy it, down arrow and up arrow again, paste it. I'm going to paste it 2 times. The second one is to enter the time. So I'm going to say time, T-I-M-E. I will make the variable as T. Done. Next one is the rate of interest. So I'm going to say rate of interest. Okay, done. Rate of interest, and I will call it as R. Done. Let's go to the next one, and I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to say yes out, and I'm going to say simple interest, simple interest. Okay, I think I will not use ln. I will use printf because otherwise it will come in a fraction. Simple interest is in percentage point to f. You're familiar with this point to f in your C program. So here I'm going to call this object. Where is the object? Oh, I think I have not created the object. Let me create the object here. So I have to create the object of type simple interest. So simple interest is this object. Let me create that object here. Simple interest. Yes is equal to new simple interest. Again, I'm pressing control space every now and then so that NetBeans will help me with the options. So yes is the variable name. I'm going to say yes, and there is a method called as calculate. So I'm going to call that method yes dot, and I'm going to say calculate, and the rest of the magic is done by the NetBeans. If you press enter, NetBeans will do the needful thing for you by adding all the required parameters. Ensure that the parameters are properly placed, because NetBeans cannot decide whether the order in which the things has to be done. So this is what you are supposed to do. It, save it, and then just run this one. Right click and just say run this particular file. So when you run this file, if there is no error, you will see that the program is working. And here you are supposed to enter the details of the volume. So I'm going to type the volume as 2 here, and you know very well 2 cube is 8. Oh, I think I should have put 1/n here. So let me fix that error. Principal amount is 2 into 3 into 1 divided by 100. So you get simple interest is 0.06. Let me put 1/n after this volume and fix the problem. So you have the volume here. After that, I'm going to press /n here so that it will come in a new line. Let me give it one more try, and let's see whether things are proper now. Okay. So let's look at the output now. So I'm going to put 3 here. 3 cube is 27, and you got this 27. Volume is 27. Principal amount is 100. The rate of interest, the time is 2 years, and rate of interest is 3%. So 2 into 3 must be 6, and you got the simple interest as 6. So you got all of them. Now, how do you create the package? So that's a very important thing. So package is nothing but a folder in your ordinary Windows. So if you go to the file again, if the files are not visible, go to Windows and files. Files will be available here. So if you go to these files of this particular project, remember my project name is EX7. So if you go to the files of this particular project, if you click on this plus arrow, you go to the source here, and you go to the main here, and under main you have this Java. You open and you see that there are 3 packages are there, and all these 3 packages are nothing but the folders in Windows or directories in DOS and other things. So you are just creating the folder. Inside this folder, you have my company EX10 and this one. So you see this com dot my company dot ex7.ex7. If you look at this project here, so how it is written as like this: com.mycompany.ex7. So this is a multi-level file or multi-level packages which are there. So actually there are three packages are there, or three folders are there. But that was created by NetBeans. So let me not bother about that story. Let me just remove this com here. So this is this com dot and so on and so forth. So that was not created by me. I created this volume, a package called as volume. If you look at here, I created a package called as volume. Inside this, I have cube.java. If you look at the files here, if you open this volume, there will be a file called as cube.java inside a folder called as a volume. In the same way, I also created one more package called as interest, and inside that I placed the simple interest. If you look at this one, open the interest. Interest is a folder inside which you have a simple interest.java. If you open this simple interest.java, the first thing that it says is package name is the name of the folder, that is the interest. So you must have, you're typing the package name here. This class must be placed inside a folder called as a whatever the name that you have given. Here you are calling it as interest. That is why the package name is interest. So remember that even though NetBeans does everything for you in one shot, but you must know the logic behind how it is getting created. That's all. Thank you for your interest. We will meet again in the other exercise. Thank you.